Hello to all traders and welcome back to the market review brought to you by Orbex. So we're seeing gold and silver prices elevated, moving a bit higher away from 4,200 for the yellow metal, and this is the expectancy that the Fed is going to cut rates for its final time this year and moving the metal market a little bit higher. And obviously dovish comments from the FOMC and some weaker US data that's come in the last few weeks has kind of signaled that the Fed don't really have much of a choice but to give one more 25 basis point at least cut in its next meeting as well. So looking on the chart, we're seeing that the dollar is moving a bit lower, but as I said, gold is propelling more towards 4,300 now, which is our next target. And naturally, now that we've moved past this particular double top that was created, we should see price action moving a little bit more higher. Obviously, we've got a little bit more way to go, but 4,300 is the next target, because if we do break that, then there's no reason why we can't have another test at the recent record highs that we saw in October, which is not too far away. If you think how much gold has been moving higher and lower, the very choppy nature of the market at the moment has really seen prices give a lot of opportunities to a lot of traders. We're just seeing now that the RSI is moving towards the overbought area. It is creating a little bit of a bearish divergence at the moment, so we could see prices just dip slightly like we have been, but then in the near term start moving more towards the upside as well. So are we looking for the Fed having, like I said, no choice but to start cutting rates due to the activity of the US labor market and where we're going to go to next? Or is it just a case of it was planned and it's been priced in? There are expected to be a host of big rate cuts in 2026 for the Fed. So is this just one to test the waters? Well, another one to test the waters, since they have started moving their monetary policy as well. We'll have to wait and see. But looking on the dollar index, where we're seeing prices moving a little bit more lower, because this 100 area was a firm support before it got broken, and now prices are just seeing that much more movement to the downside. So going towards 99, then propelling back to 100. The greenback is a little bit more pressured as we kick off this week's new trading week, and obviously the last month of the year. So expect some surprises this month. We could see the Fed shake up the market even further at their next meetings, which is planned for next week, or we could see a possible Santa rally before we get into the next year, which has happened quite a few times. So stocks moving higher, indices moving higher, could mean that the dollar could have a bit more to say before the end of the year's out. But just looking on gold at the moment, we are just seeing prices really moving a lot higher, and it is looking more likely that we could see more of a movement. So just remove these indicators. So more of a movement to the upside now that we've broken this particular double top here. That was really pressured because we saw quite a big movement to the downside towards 4,000. That wasn't broken. That was held onto. So that's really important for the next phase of gold trading as well. So let me know what you think. Is gold heading for another record high, or is it a pullback and a correction on the cards? We'll wait and see. But as always, we'll bring you all the latest in fundamentals and technicals as they come. So stick with us, stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.